May Govannen everyone, and welcome to some more Misty Mountains in Divide and Conquer version 2.0. I am Melvin Urgalan, and I am here to drive you through this campaign and make sure that it ends well, or at least attempt it. What's going on with the Misty Mountain Orcs at this day? Well, we are going to assault the Anduin capital and try and take it. As such, it should really cripple Anduin. I don't think they have more than a maximum of 2 regions left after Selleberg, which is their capital. I do very much intend to take that from them. And I am going to grab... Who should I grab? I don't want you. I want you. I want you. Actually, I don't want you. I want you. Come on here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, merge. And that should be fine. You go into that fort there, where you will be joined by this general, who's then going to stay there and ensure peace is kept in the land. These units do sod all in Framsberg, so may as well be moved a little bit more forward, just in case elves or someone else decides to do something. Now, we have had construction reports. Rakkeberg, okay, you can't build anything else. Framsberg, can't afford to build anything else, fair enough. Mines is always good though. Fenberg, can't recruit, can retrain, why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position a few units in this fort here to make sure that we get that nice free upkeep. Those four. Get nice free upkeep, and they should still be able to assault from the back into the dwarves when they finally arrive. If you recall, we did receive a warning script a few episodes back, so they should be really close to actually assaulting us now. But I don't think there's much more to do right now than to end the turn, make quite a hefty sum of money. That's good. Oh, chat with Dale that I need to do as well. So first things first, you will notice that this is not an Isengard campaign, and indeed it is not. I did in fact end Isengard campaign last week. That's the last episode you're ever going to get of that Isengard campaign. The vote in the one before that, can't recall the number of that episode. I don't even have my book here. I'm really unprepared. I'm really sorry for that. But in that, I had a poll which asked whether or not I should continue playing as Isengard or not, and the result was basically that I should restart in 2.0, which is now what I intend to do. So as soon as we get, or the modders rather, get a little bit further with version 2.0, I am going to start playing that and install the newer version and actually play that, if that makes sense. And you will get an even more up-to-date 2.0 look, and hopefully also get a nice look at how the Isengard campaign will play in 2.0, basically, if that makes sense. So that's what's going to be coming to you. And then we shall also try to get the ring, of course, and make Saruman of many colors, because that sounds like an awesome thing. It would be really nice to go and try and take Woodland Capital. They will have to sally out, of course, but it would still be awesome to be able to take it. Can I train anything anywhere? I should like to train something here, because I do not like the look of those Anduinian units over there, so let's train a few more. Now, what else can I tell you? Well, I received... of course, that's actually very expected. That was a stupid move. Anyways, the version 2.0 overview, I was asked when it is going to come out, and the question is that I was asked to not release it, and neither record it, actually, until such a time that Arahir Galadirson, which is the mod leader and the person also doing Let's Plays of Divide and Conquer, and he will start doing a version 2.0 campaign, actually 2 I think, in the somewhat near future, depending on when his current campaigns end. And when they do, he's going to stop playing a spree and going to display those changes there. And they simply asked me to refrain until that point, because there's currently quite a bit of change going on in the mod. And in order to not wrongfully represent it, I am going to wait. So asked to wait a little bit longer before I release it, so that we get a much more, or at least a little bit more complete a view of the mod, and not just something that's currently in a, shall we say, in a non-balanced state. So you'll have to wait a little bit longer for that. It should not be many months, shall we say, but rather should approach or come rather soon. I won't promise any dates or anything, but it will come sooner or later, preferably rather sooner, but that all depends on how long it takes to get the mod stabilized and how long it takes for him to complete his campaigns, of course. So that's what you're going to have to wait for. Now, Citadel besieged, yeah. Now there appears to be... I just walked there with my diplomat. Did I cheat move him then maybe? I don't know. What, me cheat? No, never. I don't know what you're talking about. I think Flower Filling is more important to keep an eye on, actually. There we go. Stand there. Okay, so they have some armies there, not many. They are probably not going to attack. That's my faction leader there. Can I allow him to die like that? I cannot. We need to muster forces immediately and rescue him. Captain Beran. Well, we should be able to kill that, hopefully. It's not going to be controlled by the AI. I did not realize that was my faction leader. I did not realize that, in which case I would not have done that. He does have many stars indicating that he is a faction leader, doesn't he? I should have known better. I should have known better. Anyways, we are going to rescue him now. And it should work fine. You're going to stay way away. You're going to form the backbone, and you're going to be straight behind or straight in front, depending a little bit. And you're just going to be in the forest. Or in the tree, rather. Okay, so they're going to be coming. And they're going to be running away, even. In which case, I will move forward, but not my line. A reinforcement is of course coming in from there, which is not a good position to come from because it's going to take them very, very long to get here. But when they do arrive, please arrive there. Do you hear that? Nah. I'm going to try and catch them and get them to assault me, because I do prefer playing defensively rather than offensively. Keep going. I don't care about my Snaga anyway, so they might as well just go get themselves exhausted a little bit. Right. I have 3 of those units. I don't know why that was a good idea. What was that? Good, Snaga skirmishers. You can do it. Charge forward. They do not... Yes, precisely. They do not have any archers, so I should not have to fear for my Snaga skirmishers if I just pull them out at the right time. Okay, so you're going to get closer, and they do seem to put up positions to the right there, so get a little bit closer. The horde of Snaga closing in. Stop and throw your javelins. And let's hope that you do a lot of damage quite quickly. Come on. There you go, the javelins are flying. Not that many as I would like. Keep throwing javelins, you buggers. I don't think... Oh, well, 2 fell. Okay. That's actually their captain in that unit there, so that's interesting. Stop. For some reason they do not seem interested, even though the Snagas are incredibly easy to kill and they are standing point blank ready to throw javelins at them. I say that, and units are approaching. Can you get a volley up? They are not even attacking. Oh my god. Will you get a volley off? Come on. Throw. Can you just throw your javelins? God damn it, this game is old. That's one thing I like with the newer games. They're so much quicker to respond to your actions. They're like, here it's a delay of a few seconds, whilst in the newer games it's like you click and they run immediately, and it's such a good thing to feel that your units are actually responsive and not just waiting. Get closer. I can't understand why they would allow me to just throw me javelins into their lines. Oh, look at that. He fell there. Haha, nice. Oh, he gave a march command. They're marching. Run away, Snugger! And some few last javelins flew and slaughtered a few. Why do you stay? Oh, so stupid, Snugger. Keep running. They're not going to do much. We're going to re-evaluate our positions. And run into position, thank you very much. We're going to stop them. Actually, no, they're just charging on the whalesmen. They should fall quite quickly. Hopefully. Come on, the Mountain Orc. Mountain Orc hunters are charging in and going to slaughter them. Yes, brilliant. They are falling by the hundreds. And now you're on behind the lines because you can't actually do anything on your own. Look at that, he's slaughtering so many Snugger on his own. And what on earth are you doing? Get everyone involved, you idiots.
If we continue
Orcs.
like this, we will
They can't do
smash them.
anything right. Get running. I don't think you will make it here in time anyways, but just start running. Throw at them. Of course they're going for my general. Why would they not? Okay, we seem to be winning that. That's good, because the Mountain Orc hunters are beasts in battle. The Goblin Man will hopefully do enough, and we throw our last javelins into the farmhand pikemen. Oh, what on earth now happened? I do not know why the game decided to go down. That's not happened before. Okay, so what's happening? What else can I tell you actually? Is there anything interesting going on? Well, we had like the 4th return of winter today. We wake up and it's like, okay, so it's snowed again. And it's snowing once more on the ground, and then there were like hail coming down just a few moments ago. It's ridiculous up here. I mean, we've had like spring weather for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden someone decides, hey, we should definitely get snow back. We liked snow. Yeah, snow needs to come back. Or something else. It's so stupid.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And those are routing, and we're going to charge them. And they are not even kind of close to be involved. And they are stopped. And then again, not stopped. Come off it. Oh, I do hate when the map does that. Just charge on them. There you go. Their captain has fallen. And now someone else has not routed. Those whalesmen have not routed. This is ridiculous. You keep going on those farmhand pikemen so they certainly don't come back. And end the battle. There we go. 150 is a decent number lost when we are playing as orcs because no one actually cares. Anyways. Whew. I do like that picture. I do believe it is in Doria actually, and that's Thingol sitting there, being the king of Doria. That might be Beren and that might be Luthien. Beren asking for Luthien's hand in marriage or something. And we are currently going to... Oh, they have only fortunes. So that was a stupid idea. I'm not going to get caught in that. Actually, I think he might be able to defend in that force. Do I actually have my faction heir here somewhere? I don't know where he is. Doesn't matter. 6 turns until Sellerberg is defeated. I do not have the forces to take down that army. God damn it. These units need to go back to Meiselberg though. Cannot leave it undefended. More units. One of those. Thank you very much. Retrain. And actually, I do want a Snaga archer because just the constant berate of fire is hopefully going to do something. I'm not holding my breath, but you might do something. I'd like to retrain you, can I? No, I can't. Okay. What else? Getting those roads. You can't build, can I? Yeah. Everyone's building, you're not building, can you? No. Can you? Yeah. War grid, yeah, get me that. The dwarves do appear to like to try and challenge our rule and will try to take over us again. Take us over again. I do not think it will succeed, unfortunately, but we shall see how it goes. And apparently they're going to take my castle. God damn it, that was such a stupid move. What do they have? Those are not a threat. Those are a triple threat and those are strong, so I'm not fighting you. I'm just retreating to fight better another day. Which is not defeat, it's just retreat. Oh, look at that. The realm of Lothlorien rearing its head. Deciding that Forodrain is the best place of attack, apparently. Now, elves are stronger. We do not get defenders, and we have Snaga. And they have a Lorien Warden, a Lorien Archer, and a Gurthinen. Let's see if I pronounce that correctly. Gorthinen. Quite close. I do not hold high hopes for this battle. It was unexpected, I must give that, and... Well, not unexpected. I saw them marching, but I did not care. Which may be the downfall. For some reason, that's the captain as well. But we are going to fight and potentially win. Not likely, but if we're lucky and a little bit good on strategy. Oh, look at that. There's a hobbit hiding there in a tree. I never noticed that. That's cool. Oh, there's a Haradrim there.
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
I submit that this battle map does not look anything like the strategy battle model. Of course it couldn't, but that's beside the point. So they have deployed there. They're likely to be coming down this road. So I'm going to deploy there. And we're going to have archer support in the very much. Okay, that's not going to work. Come up it. I know I can position you there because I saw the purple dots already. There you go. Will you be moving? Yeah, you will. You're going to be defensive archers. You're going to be defensive archers there. You are going to be offensive archers. What I mean by that is that you're going to flank around and shoot them in their flank. Though they seem to be coming this way, so maybe not. Yeah, I heard that dog. Okay, so you move there, you stay here then. Now the fact that we have only archers and only goblins is not going to play to our advantage one little bit. And they are sending their best units and the Lorien archers and goddamn the elves are so fast as well. Did I say goddamn the elves? I meant glorious elves are so fast. I personally can't say anything bad about elves no matter what. I deplore having to fight them. I would prefer not having to. I do think that it is regrettable to destroy so many fair creatures of Middle Earth just for the purpose of orcs to be victorious. And for some reason the archers have decided to come all the way here and stand to be berated in point blank archer fire. Now our archers are going to continue firing. I do not care that our units are there. We are just going to pepper them as much as we can. These Snaga stalkers are not going to do well. And these Snaga skirmish archers are not going to do much better. And there's like no chance we're going to win this. But I'm going to keep firing and maybe something will happen. Probably not, but we shall see. They are falling, but so slowly. And these units are closing in, and soon our goblin archers are going to be down. I will, however, consider it a victory if I manage to shoot all the arrows from these goblin archers and Snaga archers before they manage to get to us. Because that means we are going to have destroyed. We will have destroyed as many of them as possible with archers. Oh, there you go.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
The Gurthinen. Not that many are left. 55 is quite a few actually. But Lorien archers have been decimated. That's good though. How many Lorien wardens? Quite a few, quite a few. And we have run out of arrows with these. Those are so cool looking. Not those are not cool looking. These are so cool looking. And look at their stats, really good stats. Simply because of how these units look, I'm almost willing to surrender the town just because of that. Ah, well, they have been dying, but they will of course regain units after the battle because of the healing mechanic, but what? Defeat seems certain? How on earth does defeat seem certain? And they are fleeing as expected. And we just need to... Apparently numbers can do you something. If you have enough numbers, then apparently you can do things. Because you're going to be stun locking them and they're not going to have a chance to do anything apparently.
Only half our force remains.
Get in position and start fighting there. What? We killed that captain? If for some miraculous reason we manage to defeat the elves, I'm going to be astounded. But their general has fallen, and that's not nothing. There's one Gurthinen left, and he should not live long. You fire once at the Lorien archers whilst these take care of him. The Lorien wardens are losing out. 2 Snaga archers. What on earth is going on? Though I think the main problem that they did, or the main fault, is that they did not use their archers to the full advantage. Okay, so we're not going to be able to sally out and take out the archers, but that's fine. But the fault, or the mistake they did... Oh, no, stay there. Stay there! But the mistake was clearly that they did not use the archers. Had they positioned themselves a little bit better and just been firing at us relentlessly like they do now, we would not have stood a chance. And now, simply due to the fact that our general has fallen, all of a sudden we are losing. And therefore we need to add more numbers to this fight, because this is going to be the huge one. If we can defeat the Lorien Wardens, the archers should hopefully not pose enough of a threat. No, they have a Gurden left. God damn it, can you just not just kill him? They are shaken, but they seem to be winning now. I think that the loss of our general may have been the nail in the coffin for us. Potentially not losing him would have won us the battle. What are you doing? Our numbers are indeed dwindling. It was a valiant effort, and at one point there it appeared as if we could win. We could strike back against the Elven horde. But it was not to be. The elves are much, much stronger, and even though they have lost 90 almost % of their army, they have indeed managed to show their superiority and will take this city. They are, however, firing quite stupidly at the moment because they might hit their own troops. Highly unlikely, but it is a risk, and they win. They healed like 10%, that's alright, and the Goblin Archers actually did the most damage, which is cool. That's a really, really cool picture. That's a Linden ship. Linden and insignia on that white ship, taking people over to Valinor. Now I believe that it has soon gone somewhat close to 30 minutes. So I will do a few more turns and see what happens. Potentially even one more battle, depending on how large it is. I do not think it's too likely, however. We need to take that back, of course, because we cannot allow the Lothlorianists to come into our captured land. Okay, so here they are, and we did not, in fact, get a chance to attack them. What do you have? Attack them from the back, I mean. So you have got Dragon Slayers, okay. You have got High Lord Balin, who has Oin, Ori, and Balin's Battle Axe. That's cool. You also have Dwarven Miners with Dwarven Volunteers and Dwarven Catapults. I do not like the look of Dwarven Catapults, though they will hopefully not be able to do much. Now, as I did say, I was not only going to do a few more turns, and unfortunately I do not have time to fight this battle. Because it is a large battle, and I do not have the time, unfortunately. So I regretfully have to say that this battle will have to wait until the next time. I do hope you have enjoyed it. Please do. I do hope that you don't mind too much that we are not going to be doing any more Isengard campaigns. Not in the near future anyways, but it will come back, I promise you that. I do hope you enjoyed the new Shogun 2 game with Rise of the Samurai as opposed to Fall of the Samurai, because Rise of the Samurai is way much more fun for me to play, and it's way much easier and I do way better in it. So I do hope you enjoy that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!